This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so budgeting. Today we are going to discuss on budgeting module. So what is this budgeting? Budgeting is like you are planning. It's a kind of planning of your expenditure. Okay, so in the system, normal budgeting module is available. Whatever it is available in the system, it is budgeting. This is one module. Another one also available, that is in project management and accounting. So in project management and accounting, it is different function. In project management and accounting, if you go to projects, just I'm showing you, that is another one also available, that is different, and this is different. So in the project management and accounting, you will have in the plan tab, you will have budget. This is different. Okay, this project budget is different. This is related to project budgeting. We are not discussing about this module. This is different functionality. Project management and accounting is a different functionality. Now we are discussing about budgeting, this module, our regular budgeting. Okay, we are discussing about this budgeting. In this budgeting, the most important is budget control configuration. Budget control configuration is the most important setup.
So this
Today,
is budget for entire legal entity.
This is for all ledger accounts. All ledger accounts with financial dimensions. It is for all ledger accounts with financial dimensions. Whatever I have shown, another one is for project management and accounting module.
No, that's okay. Project management, I got it actually. That is at the module level. But so for all accounts, when you say for all accounts are shared, then all companies.
No, it is. This is, there is a difference here. If you go to general ledger, chart of accounts, there are two functions: main accounts and chart of accounts. Main accounts is belongs to your company. Chart of accounts is belongs to all legal entities. Here, this is for your company. For your company, this is a chart of accounts. And for this ledger accounts, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
For this ledger accounts, we have budget register entries. Here, you can enter the budget amounts. You can enter the budget amounts here. In this, you can enter the budget amounts.
So just let's step back. So main accounts is for your legal entities. Chart of accounts is for the shared account. Chart of accounts is shared.
Yes.
Shared accounts which can be used for any company.
Yes. So you are going to use that main accounts. Okay, fine. Now here you are entering the budget entries. This budget entries, register entries, budget register entries, you are entering in this. And in the budget control configuration, you are using whether you want budget control or not. Here there is a activate and turn on. Budget control is turned on. That means budget is running. So if you off, system will not validate. If it is on, budget control is turned on. Budget control is turned on. That means it is, are you able to hear me? Any problem in the communications? Okay, fine. So budget control is turned on, then you are going to use this budget. And here budgeting is used for expenses. Usually we will use this budgeting for expenses. The reason behind, I want to control my expenditure. That is the reason I will use this budgeting module. I will use this budgeting. Okay, fine. So what I will do, I will post one transaction and I will show you the real perfect function, and then we'll discuss later. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'm creating a new budget register entry. In this budget register entry, this budget register entry, I'm creating a new budget register entry for 2020, for year 2020. Budget code, original budget. I will explain you these codes a lot. We need to discuss a lot about this one. What is this codes? Okay, now click on add. So I'm doing for this entire year. So I will enter like in the month of January. Usually January first week we will enter. And I need to select main account P&L, and I'm entering 601-200. I'm entering suppose 500. So if the budget control is on, then look at this one, green circle is enabled. So if it is not there, then this button will not be enabled. This button like green checkbox with checkbox. Always, if you are entering budget register entries, you need to validate this green checkbox are coming or not. If it is not there, you need to verify this budget control configuration, whether it is active or not, whether it is turned on or not. You need to validate. Then only you need to post this one. This is budget entries you are entering. Budget entries you are entering. Okay. Now update balances. If you look at this one, it is in the draft mode. It is in the draft mode. Now I can post by clicking this button, update budget balances. Normally the button is post button. Now here it is update budget balances. Update budget balances. This is a post button. Indirectly it is a post button. You are updating. Then it will be updated. Okay. So budget entry has entered 500. Budget entry is entered 500. Now for which account? It is 601-200. For 601-200, I have entered budget amount is 500. Now I am doing normal transaction. Let me do one transaction for 601-200. Normal general ledger, journal entries. So click new. Fine, sorry, already it was clicked. I need to select the name, journal name, normal journal name, go to lines. So I'm entering 601-200 for that account which I have chosen. I'm entering 550. I'm posting. So I'm clicking on validate. what it is telling? Transaction, this number exceeds the budget amounts funds available, dimension value $50. What it means? I have entered budget amount 500 and you are trying to post 550, which is wrong. System will not allow you to post the transaction more than 500 for this one, because I have enabled budget control, activated and enabled, and for this entry 601200 I have mapped only 500. So for the entire year you can enter only 500. More than 500 if you are trying to post, it will stop you. This is budgeting. This is budget control. If I try to enter 501, let me validate or let me post, I will stop. It will stop. System will stop. It will not allow you to post. $1 is extra. Even if you are trying to post also, you will get the same error message. System will not allow you. It will stop you. Understood? System will not allow you to post. This is the main concept of budgeting, budget control. Each and every ledger account, whatever you have mapped. So in this budget control configuration, I have enabled main accounts for manufacturing P&L. That means the ledger accounts in the manufacturing P&L, whatever the structure, in that structure, whatever the accounts are there, those accounts system will not spend more than that amount, whatever you have entered. So understood now what is the effect, at least minimum high level information. I have entered 500 and I'm trying to post more than 500. It will stop. It will stop. Suppose I cannot proceed. See here, it is budget check is failed. Now what I am doing, I am entering only 50. Whether it will allow me now? Anyone? Whether it will allow me or not?
Yes.
It is allowing without any error message. Completed, operation completed, journal is okay. It is okay. It is telling okay. I'm trying once again. The simulation, like here you can use simulate posting. That is also same button. So it is telling like budget check passed. Budget check is passed. So system is not throwing any error message. I'm able to post this now. This is validation. This is posting. So it was posted now. It was posted. Okay, it was operation is completed. It was posted. Now I'm trying to post one more journal after 15 days or after 10 days. I'm trying to post one more transaction. Lines 601 200. I'm entering suppose 480. Whether it will allow me or not? 480.
Yes, it will allow.
No. 50 I have used. I have used 50. So 500 minus 50, 30 is exceeded. Okay. So here it will be summing up whatever you have already used. Here it is not for one single transaction. For the entire year, you are allowed up to 500. I have entered 50 already. Now it is not allowing. Suppose I have entered 40, like 40. It will allow me now. Let me validate. It is fine. If I click simulate posting, yes, it will be, it is without throwing any error message. It will be validated. Okay, now I'm posting. I have posted 50 initially. I have posted 40 now. So total 90 used. 90 used. Now I'm creating new one. After 2 days or after 1 week, after 10 days, I'm entering something another one. So 601 200. Now if I'm trying to enter 500 or 550, what is the error message I will get? How much amount? Out of 500, I have used 50 plus 40, 90 I have used. Then available fund, what is the available fund? See, the funds, it is total fund is 500. For the entire year, $500 only you can use it. I have used 50. I have used 40. Now how much available? Remaining quantity? Correct? Agree with me? This is for the entire year. This is suppose 1 month, like based on your requirement. You have entered 2 dates. Now it is available 410. Now I am trying to enter 550. What is the error message I will get? If I enter 550, what is the error message I will get? How much amount I will get error message? Any confusion here?
$140.
$140 is exceeding. Yes, you are right. So look at this one. I'm trying to validate. It will throw error message. You have crossed $140. If I enter suppose 480, 480. Now I am trying to validate or simulate posting. How much amount I will get error message? One second. 480 is wrong. This is wrong. Let me validate. Yeah, now earlier it is something mistake. Now it is, look at this one. 70 it is crossed. It is exceeding the value. Exceeds the budget funds available for dimensional values. 70 because you have used already 50 and 40. Now available fund is for 410. So you cannot use more than 410. That means 410 what is the difference between 410 and 480 is this. Suppose look at this one, 410.01 I have entered. 0.01 is nothing, am I right? 0.01, very small minute value. Now I am trying to validate. What is the error message I am getting? I may get, you have exceeds the amount 0.01. Even 0.01 also will not allow. Getting my point? It will not allow even 0.01 paisa. Understood the minimum concept? It is that for the entire year I have entered budget fund 500. Now I am entering pieces like 40, 20, 30, 40 like that. It will validate the total is crossing 500 or not. This is actual. I have entered. This is total budget. So available budget is equal to total budget minus total actual. It will be keep on calculating. Understood? System is automatically calculating that available budget. Agree with me? Yeah. Any doubt here? Is it clear or any doubt? This calculation at least. How it is calculating? This is budget figure entry. This is actual entry. The difference it is keep on calculating. Agree with me? Any doubt in
I
this?
have. Can I take your time 2-3 minutes outside of a class? I have a question related to finance. Can I take 2 minutes of time for outside the class?
Which one? Means
See, I have a implementation thing, but I'm just wondering, like, can you use dynamics for transactional purposes like sales order and purchase order posting, and then that posting, so that is for transactional, and then can I use that dynamics integrated with other system like SAP as a finance?
yeah, you can use it.
So that means I need to integrate, like, so I'll collect all the money in the account receivables, and then
Yes.
but the money part I don't store any my finance, but I store in a SAP finance.
Yes,
So
you can
I
use it.
integrate these two. Is it
Yes.
realistic?
Yeah, you can use it. You can use it if you want. You can use it.
So the main accounts, the shared accounts, legal entities, everything in other system, and then the transactions happen in my system.
So after
Is
8
it not
o'clock, we'll
like
discuss.
I should be taking care of
Yeah,
integration a lot in that case
it is
because it's
possible.
money,
It
right?
is possible. We'll discuss that one after 8 o'clock. Okay, please, Ravi.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
Let me continue
Sure.
this talk. So here the total budget and available budget, like this is the total budget you have entered in the budget resist entries, and here you are entering actuals in journal. Available budget is equal to 500 minus actual, like total budget minus actual expenditure. Agree with me? Any doubt here? Vinod and Kumari. Is it clear? I hope it is clear. Am I right?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, fine. Now, so in the system, how it is calculating this, like 410, how it is calculating the formula where it is available. I know, like I'm explaining pieces, but I will come to one by one, no issues. So here in this budget funds available, you are calculating budget funds available equal to original budget minus actual expenditure. Remaining formulas I will explain you. What is this? Okay, this is budget amount minus actual expenditure. It is calculating always in budget funds available. It is calculating available budgets. Okay, now what are the types of budgets available? There are many things we need to understand. Here I told you, like total budget. I have used original budget. I have used original budget. That is one code. Original budget. Original budget means for the entire year for travel expenditure I need 10 lakhs. For selling expenditure I need 5 lakhs, or selling and marketing expenditure, some selling and marketing 5 lakhs. For advertisement expenditure I need to spend 15 lakhs. For printing and stationery I would like to spend like 50,000 rupees. I'm talking about rupees. Okay. For courier charges I would like to spend 1 lakh. Like this you are entering. That is original budget. That is original budget. Original budget is this one. So in the very first of the year, any financial year, accounts department or CEO of the company, they will take the decision what is the budget amounts for the entire year. They need to have a planning properly what is the expenditure. Okay, now fine, this is original budget. Total like 10 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 15 lakhs, like this. Total 2.5 crores is the expenditure. My company turnover is 50 crores. 50 crores. In that, like I'm getting on an average revenue of suppose some 5 crores. For 50 crores I'm getting some 5 crores. In that total expenditure I have planned 2.5 crores. This is realistic, right? Now it was Corona came into the picture. Suddenly Corona came into the picture. Because of this my business is come down like anything. So I may expect like instead of 5 crores I may get 2 crores or 2.5 crores I'm going to get revenue or a profit at the end of the year. Then I need to minimize my all expenditure. I need to minimize my all expenditure, otherwise I cannot survive. So earlier it is 50 crores, regularly every year 50 crores or 40 crores, 45 crores, 50 crores. On an average 4 to 5 crores I'm getting profit, 10% margin I'm getting. So I'm spending 2.5 crores. But now it is suddenly all of the sudden it is decreased. So if I'm not decreasing my expenditure, then I will be in the loss. Then I need to revise my budget.
So budget is per main account?
For all main accounts, expenditures.
Okay, so it's like if you have like 15, let us say if you have 100, 150 main accounts, for all 150 main accounts, you allocate one budget.
Usually for expenditure, expenses. This is budget will be used for expenses, but not for remaining type. So
Okay.
chart of accounts are classified into assets, liabilities, equities, and revenue accounts and expenditure. Am I right? Sales revenue, and then purchase expenses and expenses. So majorly our focus will be this one. Our focus will be on this expenses, but not remaining, because I need to control on this one. I need to control these two always. For this control, as I told you, confirmation will be handled by important persons.
So purchase expense means the one I'm paying to the vendors, the amount I'm paying to the vendors.
Here it is many things actually, like we'll discuss that one if you want separately. Once again we'll discuss, already we have discussed, but if you want we'll discuss that one. Here expenses, it is travel expenditure,
Yeah, expenses anyway we have.
advertisement
Right?
expenditure.
Yeah.
So this is also expenses only. So budget will be enabled for these two. If you want, you can enable for these two, or you can enable for this one. This is 5 series. This is 6 series.
So on the inventory buying, there is no control.
Usually I will enable this one. Which one?
So on the inventory buying, I don't have any control on.
So inventory buying is this one only indirectly.
Okay.
Indirectly it is inventory buying. So this is the major one. So usually we will enable majorly this one, expenses. For 6 series, I want fully control. Remaining are not that much problem. So I need to control all these, always these two. So that purchase control using a confirmation, whenever I'm purchasing, my purchase manager will take the decisions. But expenses, it will be handled by accounts department majorly. So this expenditure is for the entire organization, for the employees' benefit. It is travel expenditure, advertisement expenditure, it is many things. Marketing, many facilities I will provide to my employees, am I right? So suppose car, I'm arranging car to all employees. My company is arranging car so usually my company, I'm just telling you for here, my company will arrange car for me. Now because of pandemic, it was removed. Anyhow, we are not traveling. Anyhow, we are we are working, doing from work from home, but it was removed because of this pandemic situations. Okay, now here my intention is revision budget is you are decreasing your budget figures in the month of March and April. Actually, like whatever it was there, suppose it is Jan to December, suppose Jan to December is the financial year. So now budget will be revised. This is revision budget. So here in pandemic situation, we are decreasing the value. It may be increasing also. Sometimes normal regular scenario, my opposite competitor has closed their business. My competitor has closed their business. Then all of the sudden it will be increased. Otherwise, due to this pandemic situations, medicine process, medical, for pharmaceutical companies, there is a lot of big boom for them. They are doing a lot and they are doing day and night. So for them, I need to increase the budget. So here the revision budget is, this revision budget is, it may be increased or it may be decreased. So original budget is initially configured in the month of January. Suppose my financial year is Jan to December. Financial year is Jan to December. In the month of December end, we have configured one budget amounts. But revision budget is you are decreasing or increasing the value, total value. That is revision budget. For normal industries, I will decrease the budget because my profit is decreasing. But pharmaceutical companies, they will increase the budget because their sales is increasing. They are increasing. So here revision budget may be increasing or decreasing the value of the material, value of the like budget amounts. Next, transfer budget. Transfer budget is regular only. Suppose I have planned for marketing expenditure, expenses, sales and marketing expenditure. I have planned suppose 10 lakhs. And advertisement is expenditure. If it is any spelling mistake, leave it. Advertisement expenditure, I have planned 20 lakhs. Now marketing department, marketing expenditure, it is used only 5 lakhs. Used only 5 lakhs. Now I want to move from here to here 3 lakhs. So I will decrease this 3 lakhs and I will increase 3 lakhs here, because For advertisement is I need some more. So I am making 7 lakhs this one. This is I am increasing 20 lakhs. Here, if you are doing like this, there is no complexity to the CEO or CFO of the company. It's no issue. There is no issue. Agree with me? Because overall it is not changing. Overall it is not changing, but you are adjusting in within that one is transfer budget. Total budget is 2.5 crores total budget. The same 2.5 crores only. Here you are increasing one budget, decreasing one. You are adjusting internally. That is transfer budget. Understood? Any doubt here? Okay. Some more budget fund, some more budgets also available. That is not much inside. Only original budget, revision budget, transfer budget. These three are clear. That is fine. Okay. Clear budgets, different types of budgets. So while calculating budget, I have original budget, budget revisions, budget transfers. Okay. And another one is preliminary budget. Preliminary budget. If you remember in 2014, UPA government has published only for 4 months, April, May, June, July. Once the new government formed in the month of May, at that time they have declared for the remaining periods budget. That is preliminary budget. What is this preliminary budget means? Here original budget is not finalized. The original budget is not finalized. Then if it is original budget is not finalized, then preliminary budget can be used. Understood? This is temporary budget. If in case original budget is not finalized, I can use temporary budget. Otherwise, for government organizations without budget, you cannot use single rupee or single dollar for government organizations. It is must. Budget is must. For semi-governments and government sectors, usually we will use this budget figures. If it is budget is not configured and if it is not used, you cannot use simple 1 rupee also. Understood? So while doing this calculation, budget available funds, system is original budget, I want revision budget, I want transfer budget. That is the reason I have used original budget plus budget revision, next budget transfer. And if you want preliminary budget also, you can use this option. Okay, what is this draft budget revision? Draft budget revision only, that is revision budget only, but a draft means I have entered but not posted. That also whether I need to consider or not. So here I have created revision budget, suppose.
So there is not much customization expected, I guess, usually in the companies. Am I correct?
Related to budget or what exactly you want?
No, budget related to this topic. So based on your limitation, do you Did you do a lot of customization or like it's straightforward, right?
Usually it will not. Usually it will not be much. It will not much. We will use the existing one usually. Okay, I
And
have
as a
entered.
functional consultant, do you spend a lot of time in this area, in this module?
See, in one project only I have used this. One project I have used. That's it.
Okay, but in all projects, you need to have like expenses control. So it's expected to have companies are using this budgeting module
If it is a big organizations, definitely they will use it. If it is small organizations, they may not.
Okay, so you have done projects where they didn't implement the budgeting module.
Yeah, I have used.
Okay.
So out of because to be frankly, it is like 1 minute. Just give me 1 second. Let me fill this first. Because initially I have worked for small products. I mean to say small companies, small clients. Later I worked for big client. At that time I have used. If it is a small clients, they may not use. That is their wish. Initially for AX 2009 and 1 second, revision budget. I'm just entering this revision budget. $601,200. Yeah, now it is coming. Okay, here I have used. Look at this one. It is in the draft mode. I have not posted. It is entered only. So whether you want this one draft calculation also in the budget control or not, usually I don't prefer, because the reason behind, whenever I have entered here, after this, like whenever I am posting now, it will allow me up to 800. 500 plus 300, it is 800. It will allow me. Am I right? Because original budget I have entered 500, revision budget I have entered 300. It is in the draft mode. It will allow you, if I enable like this, if I enable draft revisions, it will consider 500 plus 300, 800. Now I can enter like up to 800 expenditure. After that I can delete this one. If it is in the draft mode. So that is not suggestible. That is your wish. You can let me try this scenario. I have not verified. Let me try. Now 500 plus 300 is the 800. What I will do? Let me enable this budget control revision. Turned off. To modify, I need to click now. Turned off. Okay. Now budget funds available. What I am doing? Revision budget also I am enabling. Revision draft in revision also I am enabling. So original budget plus budget revision plus draft budget revision plus budget transfer minus actual expenditure. These things you will understand. So I have created. Now I am enabling. I want to activate. Turned on. So I have activated and turned on. Now I'm coming to this budget revision funds. Suppose I'm just modifying to 250 and I will modify it to 300 once again. Just I'm updating. Now 300 I have entered. So in the configuration I have enabled like original budget plus revision budget plus budget draft budget also. If it is in this case, I have activated also, activated and budget is turned on. Now what is the amount it will allow me now? Up to how much amount it will allow me? I want your participation here. Total budget is 500 plus 300. Am I right? 800.
Yeah, you increased it, right?
Yes. So actual expenditure I have entered 50 plus 40 I have entered. Now what I will do, I will enter 500. I will enter 500. Whether it will allow me or not. Whether it allow me or not.
Yes, it will allow you.
Yes, it will allow me. So let me try. Validate. So it was allowing. Now I'm just validating, like once again simulate posting, means indirectly it is posting kind of thing, it is not posting. So validate. Now it is, everything is fine, so there is no errors messages. I'm posting now. It was posted. Now total expenditure, what is the amount? Plus 500 I have used. Now available funds is 590. Now available is 210. Agree with me? Any doubt in this?
Yeah, it looks very simple.
Okay, fine. Now, so I never tried. Let me try with this one. I want to delete this because it is in the draft mode. It is in the draft mode. Let me try to delete this one. What happened? You are deviating. It is now budget fund is available 500 only. Now it is exceeded 90 already. Agree with me? This is not the actual process. So that is the reason I don't prefer this draft wala, draft one. I don't want draft one. So if you want, you can use it. That is not my preference. Always I will prefer I don't want to use this one. Understood? Draft wala. I don't like it, but Microsoft has given, maybe for some other temporary or urgency purpose it may be given, but usually I don't want that draft one. If it is draft one is enabled, it is, I have budget is now, budget fund is 500, I have entered already 590. Understood? So now left side it is original budget, preliminary budget, budget revision. This is draft budget revision. This is budget transfer. This is draft transfer in, draft transfer out. Draft transfer in and draft transfer out means this one. This is in, this is out. So you have created but not completed. Those draft ones, I don't like it. So it may be, if it is required, you can use it, otherwise you can skip. Clear this process? Budgets. Now subtracting. Here we have looked at this one only, actual expenditure, but there are many things inside. Unposted actual expenditures, budget revision expenditure. Here budget revision for encumbrance, budget revision for unconfirmed encumbrances. Here there is a small word you need to understand, encumbrance, pre-encumbrance. This is encumbrance means at the time of purchase order. Pre-encumbrance means at the time of purchase requisition. So this is for public sector organizations, for public sector, semi-government and government organizations. They will must and should use this encumbrance and pre-encumbrance functionality. Encumbrance and pre-encumbrance functionality, they will use it. It is must for them, pre-encumbrance. Okay, so for public sector, they will use this function. For that, in the system, we have one more functionality called general ledger. General ledger parameters. General ledger parameters. There is one accounting rules functionality here. In this, use posting definitions. If you are enabling, it is a public sector. It is most important. If you select this checkbox, posting profiles are no longer will be used to post a transaction that types in the posting definition form. No longer used. What is this means? Vendor posting profile, customer posting profiles will not work. If you select this checkbox, posting profiles no longer used when you post a transaction. If you are doing a purchase order or sales order, vendor posting profiles and customer posting profiles are exist, that will not be used. Then which will be used? It will be used transaction posting type, posting definition form. What is this transaction posting definition form means? It is in here, there is transaction posting definitions is another form. This is related to public sector. This is related to public sector. You can configure here. Understood? Posting definitions. And here there are two forms, transaction posting definition and posting definitions. The ledger accounts will be hit from here. This is a posting definition form, and then based on the posting definitions, the ledger accounts will be calculated from here. This is the ledger account. So this is posting definition based on the posting definition. That posting definition is available here. In this, you will have the setups, the ledger accounts. So remember, this is for public sector, most important. This is for public sector. If you select this box, checkbox, posting profiles no longer used, when you post a transaction, that uses the type in the transaction posting definition form. Also, all posting definitions become active, or you want to continue. No, I'm not using. That is public sector related functionality. Understood? So for those public sector related functionalities, these are mandatory. These are mandatory. We'll discuss this one tomorrow. What is this forms one by one checkbox? Left side we understood little bit clearly, or whatever. If you have any doubts, we'll discuss once again. And right side we are discussing. This is most important for budget funds availability. Okay. Tomorrow once again we'll discuss about journals. And here journals we need to discuss. These two are most important forms. Okay, we'll continue once again tomorrow morning 7 a.m. about this one. So actually, like today the new link, it was taken sometime, that is the reason it was joined, but tomorrow I will join sharp 7 o'clock. Yeah, tell me any doubts.
Two more classes for budget.
2 more classes. Yeah.
Okay. And after that, after budget?
So like the collection, credit and collections, I need to explain the collections.
Yeah,
Collections
are
and
important.
interest. Yeah, collections and interest notes, those two. Okay.
Yeah, so
fine.
can you discuss that the one I asked?
Yeah, tell me now.
Yeah, you can stop recording if you want.
Yeah, I'm stop recording.
Yeah, so if you do all the collections